Yes, another epilepsy warning, just to warn you. They're not the longest ones, but, you know, just to be safe. Anyway, welcome back to every NES game. I'm Slider, and this is Captain Skyhawk. Kind of a redundant title. If you're a hawk, then we can presume that you're in the sky. But whatever. I do like this pseudo 3D effect. Get ready for Mission 1. Destroy enemy base. You have to fly around in this weird 3D polygonal area. Yeah, it's a shoot-'em-up game with a very large jet. And it's kind of interesting because you're in this weird looking area, but it's like a normal jet and like normal helicopters, but also weird. It's weird. And by the way, be careful of the walls. You can easily crash into them. But it's a bit hard to tell where you'll crash into them because they have actual they're like hills almost. Just gotta shoot all the things. It shoots regardless of where they seem to be. You know, whether in the air or on the ground, you'll shoot them. Though I think I already game over. God damn it. So to be fair, that part of that was me being an idiot and just crashing into walls. Which is not a good idea. Eventually I figured out that you just rapid press the button to shoot quicker. That doesn't always work with these type of old shooters, but works here. Honestly, to me this kind of looks almost like they had this interesting prototype for 3D graphics in their game. And they just decide to leave the prototype in as the graphics. Which is understandable. They try to make it credible graphics. It would either look awful or... well... But anyway, we ought to get killed by the enemy base. This is actually an interesting little boss fight. To carefully maneuver around... These little orbs will shoot projectiles right in front of you if you end up in front of them, so you have to quickly move left and right. And try to shoot them all until they're destroyed. What's the given indicator towards? We just have one more in the back. Okay, now we just shoot the middle base itself. And, yeah... I did give you the warning. Even if there was a quick one. Oh, 80s, you didn't give a shit. But now we're suddenly in the sky shooting planes like normal. How is this the same reality as the one we were just in? What? Yeah, just shoot them down. They have little target reticles, so gives you a good idea of where to shoot. Which is good because it's a bit difficult to control this. I mean, this is pretty impressive. Like for an NES game to do all this. In a way, it kind of reminds me of like the NES version of Afterburner. Though sadly, it's not nearly as cool as Afterburner. They're not doing... Are they supposed to be doing something to stop me? For the most part, it doesn't seem that way. They're just targets for me to shoot. Nice shoot! Dock with space station. Space? What? Suddenly space! So this is weird. What you have to do is try to line it up very exact. Because you don't, you'll just crash in and die. See, you want to line it up exactly where the hole is, and like exactly the way it's facing so that your plane will fit. And then you'll turn right with it, and then you'll enter. Weird. And now we can do weapon upgrades with the credits we've gotten. Yeah, buy lots of missiles, yeah. Buy different types of missiles. And a cannon, maybe. I have no idea how we transition from one state to the next. Oh, it's like the last level, except yellow. And palm trees. This game is kind of weird. Are those supposed to be like exploding volcanoes? Yeah, that makes me think this is just prototype graphics that they never upgraded. So yeah, one of the things you have to do in this level is like drop the bomb on those little targets you see there. But it's pretty hard to aim and they come out of nowhere. So like, yeah, it's really hard to get that right. Also really easy to run into walls. I don't think I'm that great at this game. What a twist. Like, to be honest, like, I feel like this game should be a lot more fun than it is. But, like, the problem is that the enemies just come by too quickly, so you don't really just have a fair chance at all to, like, shoot them properly. So you have to just dodge back and forth like this. It's not really that fun. Especially that part. Yeah, and the level just keeps on going. I think at this point it's just looping. Seems that way at least. Presumably we'll just keep going around until we get all those targets. Ugh. Yeah, so... I don't know. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get that other target in time for this video. Game over. Look at the letters. It's just wacky. Like the background letters, like honestly, I feel like I've seen this similar effect in like Gunstar Heroes. This pseudo 3D thing they're doing here. It is kind of cool. See, and even what letter you choose when you're entering your name also is like highlighted. So that's cool. But the game itself, I don't know, it doesn't really work. Like if they made some changes and you could see ahead, and like maybe they did more things with like the different altitudes of like the hills or whatnot, maybe there'd be something cool with this game. But otherwise, it's cool ideas, meh at best execution.